Hi friend, it's Tess from TessHoke.com, and I'm here growing my garden, and I'm taking you along the garden path with me so you can see what I'm up to and maybe do it yourself too. Why am I so into growing my food? Well, turns out, if you've been paying any attention at all, that homegrown food grown right in your own backyard, is the best possible food that you can consume for your magical little suit, your body. So I've been growing tomatoes in my backyard this summer, and I want to do something that I want to share with you that is the super important part of growing a crop, and that is saving the seeds so that you can do it again and again and again. So today I want to share a simple little way that you can save your tomato seeds so that you'll always have access to growing big, beautiful, bold tomatoes in your own yard. Now, before I show you this very simple way that you can save your own seeds from your tomatoes, it's super important, really important, that you know one clear fact. And that is, in order to get a tomato, the same tomato that you grew this year, you've got to save seeds from what is called an heirloom tomato, an open pollinated seed. Meaning, this little fellow hasn't been messed with. It hasn't been genetically modified. It hasn't been hybridized. This seed, if you plant it year after year after year, will come true and give me this particular tomato every year. Really important if you want to make sure that you're planting the same thing. So you just need 3 little bitty items in order to save your own tomato seed. First, you need an heirloom tomato, and this little guy is called a Cherokee Purple. I've grown this particular tomato for, I don't know, 10, 15 years right here in my own garden space. So I know that this is a yummy tomato that I want to make sure that I've got growing in my yard every year. The second thing you're going to need is a simple little paper towel. And the third little thing you're going to need is a spoon. Gosh, that doesn't seem too complicated so far, and it's not. So let me just show you what you got to do. Your tomato needs to be red and ripe, so make sure that if you're ready to save seeds, your tomato is as ripe as possible. Then all you got to do is take a little knife and cut it open. We're just going to give it a little slice right down the middle. We're going to open our little fellow up. And you can see right inside, yummy, ripe, and juicy. But what you'll also see is this gelatinous material inside of the tomato, and inside of that are the seeds. Simply take a spoon and collect some of that gelatinous material where the seeds are and spread it just like butter on toast on your paper towel. Doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to worry about little hunks of gelatinous stuff hanging out on your paper towel. None of that's gonna matter. We're just gonna spread it. We're gonna reach into our other side, and we're just gonna gather those seeds inside of that gelatinous material and spread it on our paper towel. It's kind of fun. If you've got kids in the house, they're gonna love this little task. And that anything that's left over after you spread your seed, go ahead and enjoy, because it's too good to waste. Okay, here's the really important part. You want to make sure that this little fellow stays out on your countertop for a good day or so until it's completely dry. Just set it aside and let it air dry. And once it's all dried up, you simply got to fold it up, stick it in a drawer or a cool, dark place until next season, at which time you'll open it up, peel off your tomato seeds, and start them in your windowsill for the next garden season coming round. Super easy, super simple. Don't miss it. Tomato season comes once a year. Thanks so much for checking in with me today. Check in again. I'll have more for you here on TessHoke.com.